What's up, guys? I'm in the shop today. It's Friday and I'm still working on this I guess you say barn door. I'm gonna try to do the milling video like I had said yesterday. It seemed like several of you would like to see that. I'm no expert by any means. I guess what I'm saying is I would show you the way that I did things and maybe an alternative to something like, say, if you didn't have a jointer or if you didn't have a planer or something like that. I've got all three and that's what I've used, but I noticed on one of my boards it's cracked, so I'm just going to do a little repair on one of these boards on this video today. So I'm just going to show you as I work on this. I don't know if you can see this. I'm going to try to spread it open. So yeah, you can see that crack as I spread that open. On the other side, it's not all the way through yet, but if I look at my battery's dying, I hope it lasts. So the crack is it's more than 3/4 of an inch all the way through. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna repair this the best way I can now, so I don't have to worry about it later. But as I pull this open, it's about, it goes all the way up. I mean, it's probably up in this general area, and that's more than 50% of the board. So I'm just going to try to open this up and just shove some glue down in there and clamp it and hope for the best. But one thing I've got, if you guys use foam brushes, this is part of a foam brush, and this is the end of it. This is where the foam brush was attached, and you can still see some foam on there. So when I use these, I just rip that off and throw it away. And this acts like one of these paddles. So it's about the same size. So it would be good, get some glue on there, kind of spread this open and kind of jam in that crack right there the best you can. And I may not have any luck doing this, but we're gonna try and see. So it's hard for me to do this. I don't know the best way. I don't want to put a lot of pressure on it because I do not want to crack this thing open. So I'm going to try to go down as far as I can go where I can get this in here. About right in there. Let me see if this one is any thinner. Yeah, this is a little bit thinner. So if you don't have any of these paddles, or if you don't have enough, these are perfectly good paddles if you use a lot of these foam brushes. So anyway, just see if I can get a little bit of glue in there, and that's going to hold it probably enough, because it's all going to be held together with biscuits in between the boards, and then also I'm going to have a piece across the bottom connecting all of these pieces as well. So I'm just going to try to get as much glue as I can down in there. This won't be very much toward this end of the board, but as I make my way down this way, it should it should open up enough. Yeah. See, I can get a little bit of glue in there, and that should help me. I'll have to come back and just sand all this off later, but I don't know if you can see this or not, but if I open it up and just scrape this across the top, it just kind of lets it run down into the crack. And then I can take my paddle and push it even further down in there. I'm just looking for a little bit of support, because right now this is just wide open with nothing in there. I will have a little bit of work to do, just for the simple fact that it's not making a mess on top here. So I'd rather try to fix this now than chancing this breaking later. And I'm getting a fair amount of glue in there, because compared to what I've got on my paddle, you know, I'm not getting, and by wiping all this off, it's all in the cracks, so that's good. And the more I open this up and kind of push down in there, it's gonna add even more glue down in there. And hopefully each time I open it up, it kind of runs down back, you know, further down the crack there. My battery's dying, so hopefully this will last. Alright, so right here is where it's really got a lot to, it opens up a lot. And I'm sure there's a better way to do this, but I want to make sure I get glue down in the crack and not just on the surface. And I've seen people use syringes as well. I don't have any syringes, so can't really do that. That's probably a good option to kind of open that up and just squirt it in there as far as you can get it to go. I'm not really concerned about making a mess here, but I don't want too much of a mess. Because I don't want to sand a whole lot if I don't have to. And I probably could spread this open a lot more, but like I said, I just do not want to take the chance of it cracking because I don't have a lot of this wood to spare. Put some on that end grain and the crack as far as I can get it. And so now that I've got it on the majority of it, I'll just go back over it. And when I get done with this, I'll take a wet rag and wipe all the excess off. I really should check my battery before I started this video. Alright. I hope that this is not going to be that visible, but I've already decided that if you can see this glue line after the project is done, then it will just go on the back side. The back side won't be seen as much, and you know, it'll be okay. So I'm okay with that, because I know that's probably going to be a question that somebody has. You know, finishing and that kind of thing. All right, so I've got that. Let me clamp it up. And I guess what I'll do, I'm gonna try to keep these clamps out of the way just so I can clean it up. I don't want to clamp these too hard. I don't want all the glue to squeeze out. There's not a whole lot in there. But I do want them to have a nice, good clamp. So just a little bit of pressure. And I always get these little pads because some of these fall off and you can just replace it. I got those on Amazon, I think. Pretty good thing to have in the shop. All right, let's see now. Just gonna grab a t-shirt real quick, wet it down. And wipe the excess glue off. Hopefully I won't have to clean up a lot. Alright, bear with me guys, I'm going to get some more. It's kind of like a live video, but just want to make sure I get that glue off of here. Alright, it's a little bit uneven, like it's trying to bow on me. But I think it'll be okay. I have to come back and sand that. We're gonna go with that. I don't want to mess with it too much. So yeah, that's what I'm up to today. I'm gonna be milling a few more boards for the video coming out next week, and then the following week I'll get in on this on the project. So have a good weekend, guys, and we'll see you next time.